On 12/28/2023, about 3 months ago, the CORSO Tourney officially started. In this tourney, most of the pro players of TDS would face off. I was in this competition, then quit after round 3. I didn't actually quit, however. I took over Marcel's account and played in his name on his account. I have told only 3 people about this until this very video. This is the story of how it happened. When the tournament first started, I pretty much just shitposted for the first 2 rounds. Round 1 was a horrible abomination of extremely blown out video, stupid sound effects, Kaneko Kitten exposal video, and Christmas tunes. There was also a part in the video where
these images that Nafi shows, he proves that Kaneko Kitten, so this is nude images.
And at the end, it was literally 20 seconds of this. Fallen King dying comboed with glooming lighting and horrifying ambience. Great. Round 2 was a Fortnite montage type beat. I chose an heavy rap song and made a corny TDS edit with it, though I did get the best run in this round and the edit was pretty awesome. On round 3, I made an ARG. Yes, an alternate reality game, for 1 TDS round. I won't get into the specifics, but all you need to know is that it had around 20 steps and the winner got 1,000 Robux. Round 4 was boring. All I really did was do a few runs with a pretty mid time, and I didn't even make a video on it. Now, this is where I take over Marcel's account. After round 4, I decided to quit the tourney. I just didn't feel like playing anymore, and I lacked the confidence to think I'd actually beat Roko and Rian. A day or 2 later, I realized that I was just bored, and that taking over Marcel's account would be really funny. I then asked Marcel to execute the plan, and he said yes, and I was on with it. Round 5 started soon after, and I was on the grind. The challenge for this was to get the most money in solo Fallen without selling or losing, so you still have to kill the Fallen King. At first I tried a few different loadouts on Musasaya Kingdom, but waves 36 to 40 were just too much. It was impossible to triumph while still making anything over 600k, not to mention micro being impossible without selling. So then I went to Fungi Island and tried this loadout. Farm, Cowboy, DJ, Commander, and Ranger. This loadout worked like a charm immediately, garnering over $700,000 on my first few attempts. However, optimizing to 940k would be a difficult task. Getting 940k required a few main things. First of all, I had to remove 2 max Rangers from my defense. This would immediately save me over $100,000 in purchase costs. Then, I had to delay placing Rangers for as long as possible to let the Cowboys deal more damage and get more cash. And I also would have to delay upgrading the Cowboys because lower levels are more efficient for making money. In the end, the final run required lots of RNG on wave 40 due to only having 4 Rangers, and you had to balance making money and not dying during the early to mid game. Round 6, the final round, was a round requiring game knowledge, good micro, a sprinkle of RNG, and smart thinking about when to use towers. The challenge was speedrun all 3 main game modes without reusing a single tower. Off the bat, I knew that Fallen would require all 3 meta support towers. Farm, Commander, and DJ. This is just because of how strong the Fallen enemies are compared to the other modes. For Fallen, I used Farm, Commander, DJ, Shotgunner, and Ranger. This is literally just the meta loadout for solo Fallen NST and can get around 1328 at absolute best. However, I got 1333, still a really good time though. For Molten, I used Electroshocker, Warden, Pyromancer, Medic, and Minigunner. Warden was for the good early game time saves, Pyromancer and Electroshocker for crowd control, Medic is Medic, and Minigunner was for Molten Boss. This loadout got a time of 12:59. For normal, I used Demoman, Soldier, and Freezer. You might be surprised as to why I was using Demoman, but its early game is surprisingly faster than Paintballers. I was using Freezer to stall the Gravedigger. Level 1 is very cheap for the amount of stalling it provides. As for the Gravedigger itself, Soldier and Freezer can solo it. Why not use Militant, you may ask? Well, Militant's cost efficiency is worse than Soldier's. This loadout was extremely RNG reliant for Gravedigger, as a single stomp or a few slow bosses could ruin the entire run. All in all, this loadout was able to get me a time of 10:14 with a dosage of amazing RNG. Update, they nerfed easy mode. A lot. Gravedigger only has 15,000 HP, a full quarter less than normal, and his stomps only stun for 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. This speedrun became a lot less RNG and 30 seconds faster very quickly. Then after that, I was done. I did all 3 modes with a total time of 36:14. Time to give these to Marcel so that you can submit it to Corso. Now I just have to wait for Corso to reveal it. Wait, they made a group chat where they revealed their times? Let me see. What? 36:45? 36:55, huh? What is this, really? I won by 30 seconds? What's going on? Well, I won is what's going on. I expected it, but didn't expect to wipe the floor like this. If you don't speedrun TDS, just know 30 seconds is a lot. Now, right after I won, a few people were suspect. Broco was a little suspicious of the fallen run, as I stupidly told everybody I got 1333 solo fallen NST earlier. But Broco didn't pursue further conclusions. Justin, however, is a different story. This guy thinks he's a detective. He examined all of my runs, looking at and cross-referencing every detail like tower slot order, hotkey binds, and graphic settings. And he was, in fact, right about some of the stuff he said. Marcel does not use max graphics, and he does not upload videos at 1080p 60 FPS, among a few other things like keybind preferences. But the mission was not compromised, as Justin and I are friends, and he was able to just keep it a secret. Nobody else was suspect of us in the slightest, so we were in the clear. Marcel was awarded the 10,000 Robux and the ultimate champion role in the Bluehead Mafia, along with the praise of winning the tourney. So, this is around 5 months later, June 2024. Everybody still thinks Marcel won the tourney, and he's gotten 7,500 of the Robux. Though something weird happened with the third-party sponsor and he's still waiting on the other Robux. Still, only around 6 people know of this whole debacle, and it's been very difficult hiding this secret. I've been waiting to release this video for a long time, but a combination of waiting for the Robux, editing laziness, and other stuff has kept me from doing that. Releasing this video is a huge weight off my chest, and I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and join the Discord. And actually talk in it too. It's scary how many people join and how little activity is going on in there anyways. You could probably get to the top of the leaderboard in a week of chatting. Also, Corso, if you're watching this, hey, I totally didn't just cheat in your competition. Anyways, where's my ultimate champion role? Marcel's banned anyways, he doesn't need it. Okay, now we can end the video. Thank you, Corso. If you give me the role, that is.